Today was a long day of unproductiveness. But there's cuteness going on. We got grilled food getting cooked back there. And look at these guys. They're just chilling. When Joey was younger, he used to play with Masters of the Universe toys, He-Man toys. These are his favorites, so he picks them up. And they remind him of his brother Richie, so anytime he sees these toys from the 80s, he picks them up. And these guys are like, yes, we love the 80s.
He looks like, Iago looks like him.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, who's this guy again? Battle Cat. Oh my goodness, and he's right over Battle Cat. You think you're Battle Cat, buddy? You could be Battle Cat. And she's this girl. Evil Lynn.
No. One.
Joey, please look at how Iago's over here like he's Battle Cat.
Says what?
He's over the Battle Cat. Yeah. Look.
Like he's Battle Cat.
Hi, Bobby.
This dude.
I survive, cause I got sweet victory. Nobody can take it from me. Sweet
Thank you,
victory.
baby. We love you. So, hello. I am actually about to order a couple more items for school. We're about to start school in a couple weeks. I have these boxes down here that I'm actually going to go through, hopefully on camera. I know a lot of people are homeschooling and transitioned to homeschooling within the last year or so, with COVID popping off and all kinds of things happening in the world. And so a lot of us have decided to not only pull our kids out of school, but to keep them out of the public school system and to enroll them in curriculums that are going to be enriching for their life and not causing more chaos and craziness. And so the parents that are deciding to do that are looking for curriculums that are going to teach their children all of the core subjects, while making it easy for the child to do. And when I say easy, I don't mean the curriculum's easy, because it's actually not. But I mean making it easy for the child to transition from public school into a homeschool setting where they are actually their own boss, so to speak. So instead of having a teacher who, I hate to say it this way, but micromanages everything you do, you have a curriculum and a pace set before you, and you have a supervisor who makes sure that you are staying on task, you are setting, your goals for the week and accomplishing your goals. And if you're not accomplishing your goals, then how can we work on those things? So that's what this program is. It is the Accelerated Christian Education Program. I'm gonna flip you around real quick. So the website is right here, hopefully. It's School of Tomorrow, excuse me. So right now I'm ordering Honor Roll. And I don't have my son's grades from last year, but my son's grades were incredible last year. And I'm not saying it because we have nothing to do with that. He had a hard time adjusting in the beginning because you're going from a public school setting to literally in your own cubicle doing your assignments. And like I said, I'll get into more detail about the program as we begin our school year. Last year I was a hot mess and I haven't perfected the program, so I still need prayer and I still need to make sure that I'm on top of things and kind of following the curriculum myself, and Joey as well, being the supervisors over the kids, and making sure that our kids are actually accomplishing these things. And like I said, I'll get into more detail about how the PACE program actually works, which I might already have that video before this one. I'm not quite sure, or it's coming afterwards. But I do want to start focusing in on this program because so many parents are homeschooling now. And so the website I'll also have linked in my description bar, but that's what I'm doing now. And then when I go through the boxes, I ordered my son's curriculums. So my son Jonah's 7th grade curriculum, and then my son Noah's 1st grade curriculum. And he's actually finishing kindergarten. I didn't do a full year of kindergarten. I did half of the year of kindergarten, and then I gave him some time off, which he's enjoying his summer right now. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna finish the last half, and then we're gonna go right into 1st grade. And the reason why I did it that way is because, first of all, I'm not a teacher, so jumping into this and becoming a teacher for my children was an adjustment for me, and I needed to make sure that I was disciplined and consistent, and I had to get into the swing of that. That wasn't easy. And I also wasn't sure if I would be able to complete the full curriculum. Okay, here you go. But needless to say, he did incredible last year. He was on point with all of his memory verses, because with this curriculum, if you are wanting to teach your children biblical studies, so you're wanting to add biblical studies, you can do that, and this program offers that. It's the Accelerated Christian Education Program. But if someone wanted to do the program and they just wanted to do it with the core subjects, they could do that. When my son had his evaluation this year, she said she had worked with lots of people who were doing the ACE program, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be doing the biblical studies. We did add the biblical studies for our children because we are, you know, followers of Jesus Christ, and we wanted to make sure that the curriculum was teaching them sound doctrine, and it is. So you have an entire, you know, class just for New Testament, an entire class for Old Testament. Then you have the life of Christ, and things like that. So I love it. Sorry, that's snow in the background. So I love the program, and I definitely want to do more videos where I am going into more detail about how what we did and how we implemented the program in our house, but not militant style. So in other words, we're following the program or the paces, making sure that at the ending of every pace, he's checking his work. He is coming to the table with his red pen, and I'll talk about all of that in my videos. So we follow the PACE program pretty accurately, but as far as our schedule is and when we do classes, that's what I mean when I say I'm not militant about it. We're homeschooling. Our schedule has changed a bit because of COVID and just pandemic and lockdowns and craziness and just the way that things are going on. And so the dynamic in our home, our schedule, our routine is not going to be the same as your routine and your dynamic. And so that's what I mean when I say I don't follow it militant. But I do follow the program for the most part. And so I want to share that on the channel. So yeah, today I'm ordering honor roll certificates. Comes with a pack of 10, which is probably all I'll need. And where's the other thing I was ordering? And then we ordered these, which are the merit certificates. And merit certificates are a great way to reward students for exemplifying the traits of Christ. They serve as a positive reinforcement that recognizes when a student does something right with no expectation of reward. The backs of the certificates are blank so that the school staff or the supervisor, the parent, will write an encouraging message pointing out the trait the student exemplified with his or her action. The merit certificates come in a pad of 50, and it's $1 for 50. So I'm actually going to order 2. Add that to my cart. And real quick, I'll show you guys. These are the subjects. So let's say, so here you see, you have Biblical Studies, Life of Christ, Biblical Studies, New Testament Survey, Old Testament Survey, Biology, Bible reading, and then of course they have different things like algebra and just kind of depending on your grade level. Noah started with kindergarten with A.C.E and Christy, which I don't actually see here. So, and now he's going to be starting, once he's done with kindergarten, ABCs with A.C.E and Christy. I don't know if it was blurry just now. I couldn't tell. I wasn't really looking at the camera. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'm ordering these things. I literally, so I have these boxes that I have to go through, which I want to do on camera. Over here I have snacks and junk and just kind of all of school lumped up in this area, because what we were doing was coming to this table, working, and then I was putting everything away. So I definitely need to come up with some type of organization in this room. This room, although it has a dining room table, we don't use it really to eat. We do our school assignments here. We are working on kind of redoing our upstairs area. Since the boys are homeschooled, we want to make upstairs just kind of the area where they go do their assignments, work with Joey, do their Legos. Like, we're gonna try to make upstairs for them. There's a bathroom upstairs, an extra room, and then a big area where we can turn it into their school area. And that way during the day when they go upstairs for school, that's where they are. I'll call them down for lunch. They can go back upstairs, do their work, and that's the goal. The goal is to transform my upstairs loft into the area for their schooling. But for now, you know, I don't even know when I'm gonna begin with that, to be honest. So everything is just kind of piled up here. So like I said, this homeschooling thing is new for me. I'm just now learning and navigating through this, and yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be sharing things on my channel that work for me. I'll be sharing things that didn't work. I'll be sharing, you know, other influencers on YouTube who also share their experience with this program, so that you can check out their videos, because I found so many helpful videos on this program. But if you're looking into a homeschool program that does offer biblical studies and it's sound doctrine, I definitely and highly recommend the Accelerated Christian Education Program, and I will link that down below. And yeah, I hope to have some more videos where I'm kind of breaking things down a little bit better. If you have questions, you can ask me, because I have been doing the program for a year with my kids, and I'm still learning and navigating through this, and so we can learn and navigate together. And as I learn, I'll come on here and share it, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I hope that I will put out some informative, helpful videos for those who are nerve-wracked over homeschooling. I will say an encouragement that homeschooling has definitely been a blessing, and it was the best decision that Joey and I made, and I'll talk more about that in a more in-depth video about the program and things. So subscribe if you want to see more of those videos. I have a bunch of different videos coming for this channel. Some will be homeschool based, some will be faith based, some will be, you know, everyday life based. I'm just kind of all over the place, and so, you know, you can actually expect that on my channel, but that's okay, because this is real life, people, and I'm not trying to put on a show. I'm just trying to do my best to encourage in a world that is just so full of negativity and lawlessness and just craziness. And so if I can be some type of voice in the midst of all this to encourage moms and dads out there who are homeschooling. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you'll enjoy the content I put out on this channel. It's gonna be awkward getting back into this, I'm telling you right now.